Do you love sleep?
Yeah.
If you're here, there is a good chance that you're tired. Not just, I didn't sleep great last night tired. The kind of tired that comes from waking up over and over again, night after night. You wonder if you'll ever get a good night's sleep again. Maybe you're a brand new mom, trying to figure out your baby's sleep. Or maybe you've done this before. You remember getting through sleep training with your first baby, maybe even your second. But this baby seems to have their own completely different plan. And suddenly, you're lying awake at 2 a.m. wondering, why can't I figure this out? Hi, I'm Anne-Marie from AM Smiles. I support parents in the moments they need it most, when they're overwhelmed and sleep deprived. Long before I became a parent myself, I was a nanny, and I experienced what sleep deprivation really does to a family. The baby would only sleep while his mom was nursing him, and if she wasn't around, he'd only sleep when I was pushing him in the stroller and he was sucking on my pinky. I knew every night for them was a major source of stress. It became a cycle of trying to get the baby back down again and again and again. And my heart just broke for them because they loved their baby so much, but they were exhausted and they didn't know another way. I remember thinking, I never want my own family to struggle like this. When my first son was born, I started learning everything I could about baby sleep. I dove into the research, studied best practices, and began helping my friends and friends of friends along the way. When our son was 6 months old, we sleep trained him. It took time, but within 2 weeks, he was sleeping through the night. I was so happy to be in a rhythm where our son would be in bed every night so that my husband and I actually had time for each other. We enjoyed our son so much, but we were also a priority, and that made our family stronger. But even then, I wish I had someone in my corner to help me when we were sleep training. Now, as a mom who has sleep trained 3 boys, it is very clear that no 2 babies are the same, not even siblings. What worked for your first baby might not work for your second, and that is why sleep training shouldn't feel like a rigid set of rules, because your baby is their own little person.
When Mila was about 5 months old, I hit my breaking point with sleep. It was taking me 2 hours every night to rock her to sleep. I always describe Anne-Marie as a magician. She gave us our sanity back. We went from an exhausted home to a happy home, which is the greatest gift. With 3 kids and 2 working parents, it's a lot to work around. The customization she was able to give us was where the success came in. I was able to chat with her every day. We were sending voice notes every day. And eventually, by the end of the 6-week program, I was able to put Mila in her bed, smile and wave and say good night. And she happily just laid there until she fell asleep. We went from being separated in our house to a whole family unit again.
When I work with families, we slow things down. We get to know your baby, your routines, your family, and together we build a plan that supports better sleep. My program works with families over 6 weeks. And we actually start with something many parents don't realize is important: preparation. Because setting the foundation for sleep is just as important as the process itself. And through the process, I am there to guide you, reassure you, and help you trust your instincts as a parent. I help you feel confident navigating the next set of obstacles that may come your way. Sleep progressions, travel, teething, you name it. The most satisfying part of my work is when families no longer need me, when the messages slowly stop coming in, because that means something really beautiful is happening in that home. The baby is sleeping. And finally, so are you.